rolling out of the 41. An issue for Daniel Suarez, who was fighting to be in the playoffs, and the caution comes out.
It looks like there's damage on the right side of the car. Looks like there's damage on the right side. Right here, it's William Byron. He gets off the track, and right behind him, the 41 of Daniel Suarez. The first contact looked okay, but then it kind of pulled the right front end. This is on board on the helmet cam. Watch this. You're trying to carry the momentum, trying to stay in the gas. And you saw the second hit. The right rear hit, it wasn't that bad. It pulled the right front end, and then instantly it filled the cockpit with smoke. That is big trouble for a playoff team.
No trouble, turn number one, hard contact for Ryan Blaney. Make that another car, slamming into the outside wall. They come into turn number two, it's Landon Castle. Landon Castle just pile drives the turn one safer barrier, and he rides the wall all the way through one and all the way through two.
And we've witnessed the second contact in that 0-0 of Landon Castle, and now waiting to see the window net come down. And there it is. That's a great sign, as the safety crews will immediately get to him.
Rick, that car has hit so hard it's damaged the roof. Look at the roof on this 0-0 car. That is a gigantic impact.
And you see very slow to get out of the car is Landon Castle. But a huge hit by Landon Castle here. Speeds upwards of 190 miles an hour when they enter the turn.
Rick, he came off the end of the front straightaway, and that hard shot into the barrier. Something let loose on the right front, probably a tire going down there, right in front of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Landon Castle at this point, along for the ride and into the wall. Wow, what a hit. Keselowski, Eric Jones is sideways. He and Keselowski make contact. Keselowski and Jones into the outside wall, and Brad will slam hard into the inside wall. Massive, massive collision for Brad Keselowski, who makes just a hellacious hit into the inside wall off turn two.
And it looks as though that car is sideways, maybe up on top. Yeah, it's up on top of the tire barriers. So Brad Keselowski, you see the window net is down, but hard contact for the two and Brad Keselowski into those tire barriers. He's going to try to climb out of that car. And he hops up. But Eric Jones also involved in this one. There's Roger Penske. Gave the thumbs up saying he's out. There's Eric Jones climbing out of the car. From the highest you can have highs, he just won at Darlington last week, to now not even getting to the end of stage one at Indianapolis.
Talk about the speeds here in Indianapolis. Look how short the back of that 20 car is. And look at the two of Brad Keselowski. One stage in and already two huge accidents here at the Brikyard.
Let's take a look at what happened here. Looked like Kyle Busch was going by the two cars, then Eric Jones tries to fill the hole, and Brad, it's very tight right there. Brad coming down the 20, trying to get in that position, and it took all the air off the right side of that 20 car. Eric Jones getting a little bit loose there underneath the two. The 18 car of Kyle Busch going up in smoke. I don't know if he got a left front tire down. Oh no, that's an engine failure right there. Big engine failure in that car. Fire under the hood at 18.
He was just on pit road, so that was coming off of pit road, getting back up to speed, going down the backstretch, and now all of the smoke. It stays green. Green flag pit stops continue to cycle through.
That's the big key. It stayed green. Jimmy Johnson currently second. Be a huge break if he could get a yellow. He has yet to make a pit stop. We see the 18. I think he got to the access road though. Kept the fluid off the racetrack. Here he is coming to pit road. You heard Dale Jr. call it right in front of you, Jr.
Yeah, he's just down the back straightaway. A lot of cars around him. Blows the engine down the back straightaway quickly to the access road. That's going to allow this race to stay under green.
One thing these teams do, think about this. You think about this, guys. The 18 car, they know they're in the playoffs. They already had the regular season championship locked up. Maybe Toyota trying something different with engines today. Obviously, they don't build something knowing it's going to blow up, but maybe a little bit of an experimental engine in this car today.
Well, a lot of smoke, and the caution has come out. Jimmy Johnson is up front when the caution came out.
And Jimmy Johnson, 3 wide to the inside. Johnson goes around hard into the wall. Kurt Busch is there. Paul Menard is involved. Others are trying to avoid Jimmy Johnson, whose playoff hopes have just ended here at lap 104 in the Brikyard 400.
just set the stage. It's going to take more than points.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just curious why we were in that position.
There you have it. Jimmy Johnson was down at the bottom of the racetrack, and there was a lot of competition for the position he had. But look at the side of that race car. And we heard it too. That car destroyed. Coming through 1 and 2. Again, Jimmy Johnson was running in the 7th position.
So let's take a look here and see why Jimmy was in the position he was in. There he is on the inside, making up ground here, trying to draft there 3 wide right there. And I don't know, Jimmy just doesn't think he had enough room down here. His teammate very tight on his door. That was the Byron car, but I don't know if Jimmy knew they were 3 wide.
Tight forefront.
We got a spin off of turn 2.
The spin.
Hard contact with the inside wall. Kyle Larson getting loose or getting some help off of turn 2. There you hear it. He lost control of the car off of turn 2 into the inside wall.
Bubba's got nowhere to go. Off turn number 1 through the short chute. Battle is on for third. Lugano to the inside of Wallace. Contact and Alex Bowman. Contact into the wall. Further back. Crossways of the racetrack. Sliding down to the inside. And everybody avoiding Alex Bowman, who loses control. Now slams into the inside wall.
And how close was that for Clint Boyer? In the 14, you saw the yellow hood of Clint Boyer coming, slamming into the wall. And so the caution has come out once again. It's the 9th caution of the day.
Yeah, we just talked about such a great run. When you see Daniel Suarez right here looking inside the 36 from the onboard, it's hard to tell if it was air or contact, but without a doubt, the 2 cars very close together, and the result is Matt Tifft up and heavy contact with the outside wall.